Assaff here. So today I want to talk about getting help or being okay with asking for help. Now, I know that it's very hard to ask for help because we, for some reason, think that we must know everything there is to know already, and that we're not allowed to make mistakes, and that we're not allowed to be in a position that requires help because it means that we're weak. Now, you know me, like, you pretty much know me, that I've been by myself since I'm 21, no one, and I'm in a new country, starting my life again, without much money. And yeah, at first I was so proud of myself. I was even angry at people if they offer help for me. Like they were like, "Would you like some help? Do you want clothes or something?" And I was pushing them away because I had pride. But this pride is not so smart thing to have, actually. Sorry, I moved the camera here. Okay, I won't touch it. It's not a smart thing to do, to have. Because pushing away people that can help you is pretty stupid. Especially if you do need help. And asking for support, for looking for new information, new tools, it's the smart way to go. I know when at first I like I felt that if I ask for help, it means that I'm such a kind of hideous, prideless, weak person. I felt like I'm not allowed. I should never speak and ask for help. I should figure everything out by myself. And I learned that part of figuring out things by yourself is by asking for help. You ask, how can I do stuff? How can I fix stuff? What do I do? Today, like I'm so not afraid of asking for help that I will ask everything. I will ask people anything, and they will say, "Why don't you know that?" And I'll say, "Because nobody told me." I need to give you an example. Like I'm just throwing here things in the air. Example. Let me shuffle things in my brain and look for example which can you can relate to. Maybe car stuff, like all those. Like I know now timing belt. I know so much about cars now because of all the learning curve that I had from my experience with my cars that I had, and broken stuff. But at first, I used to ask, like, what is the this thing that goes? It's like a boot, yeah, like a wheel boot or something like this. You know, like no, it's not a good example. One second, please stay tuned. Okay, I hurt my back, right? It's pretty painful, and at the moment I need to do scanning. It's getting serious. So now I'm hurting. Maybe I don't look hurting, but I'm really hurting, and it's gonna be okay. You can check it out every week, see my progress if you feel like, and get a class for free. Whee! So, okay, I'm ringing to the insurance company because I got injured at work. Yeah, carrying too heavy stuff, and anyway, veggie delivery stuff. Um, and I got a letter that explains everything. But I didn't get it at first. So I rang the lady and I asked, could you explain to me, please, what's going on? I need help with it. Now, in my old way of being, I will never ask for help. And I will be like, yeah, I know everything. It's all good. See you later. Blah, blah, blah. And then I'll probably make mistakes. But nowadays, I'm more able to say, hey, I know it's going to sound stupid, but please, if you can give me maybe 2 minutes of your time to explain to me what's going on here, I didn't get it. And then the person kind of, yeah, helps. And I think most people would like to help or be in the position of giving compassion. So that's one example. I don't have other examples that comes to my mind now. And I'm sorry for that. But having pride, going, living your life, pushing people away just because you think you should know everything is a big mistake. And you should not push people around. Instead, you should go and ask for help as much as you can. Why not? Life is short. Why not help? Asking for help. If you need to learn something, if you need directions, if you want to know something, go and ask for help. Don't wait. Don't be proud. It's just gonna hurt you. You're gonna hurt yourself. Maybe that's a better English. It's gonna fire back. So I know some people, they can help you, but they look scary, or they're more, there's something happening in their life. But if you ask, okay, I ask her. There's a lady that I meditate with in classes, and they bought a house. They have a few houses actually. They have like 3 houses, and they're doing pretty well. So I sent a text and I said, "Hi, me and my wife, we want to buy a house. Could you, can we meet so you can share your experience with us? We buy you food or coffee, and so we can get a little bit of a roadmap to what's going on and how to go about it." And then she didn't send text to me. And next time when I met her, she said, "Look, this time I'm so busy, but don't worry. When I'm ready, I will get my husband, and I promise you, you'll come to my house and we'll sit and we'll just spread everything around you so clear about the way we did it." And this is very cool, isn't it? That's the way to go about it. And the thing is that sometimes in our life, we get into such a corner which is painful, and we are lost because we cannot see what we need to do and where we need to go. And this is scary moments. And usually to feel good about ourselves, we feel we let our pride come up, so it will protect us from other people seeing that we are hurt. Does that make sense? To me it does. And then in these moments, we should just allow ourselves to be natural, to be authentic, to really feel it if we are not feeling good, and share and say, "Look, I need help. Please help me." Well, I had a few days I was exploding on people, like at work. I was like, "Ah!" At the manager, "Ah!" At another person. I come back home, "Ah!" At my wife. The plumber came. I was like, "Ah!" At him. Then I had an appointment with a physio, and then I realized, oh my God, I was exploding on people all the time. So this thing really affects me because I was able to lift like 35 kilo above my head, and it's easy. And now I can lift maybe my hand above my head. It's painful. So like at the back and the neck. So I know that I need some like go to a psychologist or something, just to, so I have somebody to talk about and just, put my baggage on them so they can clear it to me, because from where I'm standing, it's very hard to see clearly what's going on. And I need to be a father, a husband, I still go to work. I'm doing some other stuff, more kind of management stuff, and I need to work with the paperwork and work with the insurance company. So it's still so much to do while I'm hurting and going through this. I need help, right? So like here, being proud is not smart thing to do. So I'm doing this video especially this time because I feel that maybe if you see me hurting and you see what's going on, you are able to learn from it, kind of live. It's not only a story, but it's also kind of a live class. And I really hope that this experience that I'm going through can be helpful for other people, because that's what I'm all about. I just want to teach you, and I want you to have a sweet life like my life is. And yeah. So if you need help, I don't know, like your situation, but it doesn't matter, because we always have moments that we are able to give, and I really hope that in those moments you will give, because when you give, there is such a sweetness and joy out of those moments, especially when you're on top. Give. When you need help, ask for help. Go to a friend and say, hey, could you help me? Like, you don't have to help me, but could you? Maybe they will say yes, maybe they will say no. Doesn't matter. But if they help you, it's gonna be pretty cool. The bonding will be stronger, and you allow yourself to open up for other people to help you. That's takes a lot of courage and commitment to the relationship, and shows that you are better and authentic. And I think people like it. People like authentic people who are honest with where they are. So in my journey, asking for help was important. Now, I didn't go to everybody and ask for help, but certain people hold certain knowledge, and if you recognize this in them, just go and ask. Say, hey mate, hey buddy, hello, I am struggling in this area of my life. Would you be so kind to share with me your expertise in this area, your knowledge in this area, anything you know about it? And usually people will be very cool about it and will want to share, especially the cool people. They love to share. It makes them feel good about themselves. Because sharing means giving, and you don't know what will come out of it. I people who are now, I've been, I know them for 7 years, for another guys for 3 years or 4 years, another guy for 3 years, and those people, now that I hurt my back, they like, dude, why didn't you tell us? What, are you crazy? You must tell us how you're gonna go with the scans, and you gotta keep us in touch. And two of them are healers, and one of them, she's gonna give me kind of healing or soft massage just to help me release stuff. And friends are asking what's going on. It's and those people, I didn't grow up with them. You see, it's not friends from my childhood, because those friends are in another country. This is people that I was stranger completely to me, and I was to them, and the bonding was from sharing knowledge and helping one another. It wasn't like, yeah, we went to school together. It's a different kind of relationship, because the you meet, if you're not able to raise your hand when you need help, or share when you can to somebody else that raises his hand, then there's not going to be bonding. So bonding is that's the way. It's by sharing. So I give you, and if somebody accepts, this is so nice. If somebody accepts what I give, it's it's a gift by itself. And then if I need, and they have to give me, and I accept it, and I allow them to and I listen, and I take in what they have to teach me from their perspective, and I put my pride aside, and I really learn, then they feel full and loved by it, and it starts a beautiful relationship. So please, I know that it can be at first scary for some reason to do that, because we got hurt so many times that suddenly to again open the heart to allow someone to come in, or something to come out, or this kind of um, sharing from the heart can be scary. But it's okay. It's okay. One step at a time, small sharing. What you can. I'm not saying, Asaf, but for you it's so easy. You just go and you just open your heart and you say, hey, could you help me? So for you it's so easy. Okay, but at first I was the opposite, you know. I was like, somebody just say hello to me, and I put a wall in front of me. So it's slowly, it's a process, but you need to start somewhere. So you go and you say, hey, could you help me? And they're like, what? Could you help me in something small? And they maybe will say, yeah, okay, why not, man? And then you start learning, who would you like to share with. Start again opening up your heart. Open up. It's not the heart, it's the heart center. It's this area which, and underneath it here, which when we release it, there is no tension and no fear anymore. Yeah? When you allow. And the secret to allow it is to feel that the energy flows from the back of you. That's why you get support, yeah? From the back. You get support over there. So you open here, this is vulnerable, but you are supported from the back. So it's all good, you know? If you like this, you close this, there is vacuum over there, or what, I don't know. There is no energy to back you up. And you feel, if you open this, suddenly everything painful. If you imagine that you are being carried from the back, like a hand actually, there, you know, holding you, nice. And you open here, you say, hey, could you help me? This is powerful. Because why not? If somebody stands like this in front of me, I would love to help them. And I will help also a person who is like this and ask him for help. And also when I give him help, I will, without him even maybe knowing it, I will allow this to open up as I'm next to him. Maybe I will put a hand on his back, you know, will kind of allow the energy to flow there, and so he goes with amazing feeling. But I don't know where you are on the journeys there, so I'm kind of giving you the both sides of giving and receiving. Because I don't know where you stand at the moment, but I know that it's always like this. Yeah, what? Someone we here, someone over there. Sometimes here, someone over there, and we need to balance it. And so I hope that you got something out of this class. There is no kind of 1, 2, 3 steps to do here. It's more kind of on the fluffy side, yeah, on 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 the on the intuitive part of understanding. Yeah, it's not mathematically correct. But I know that there is fears associated with asking for help and giving also, and it's something that needs to be looked at because we're here for a short time, and we are not born with a golden spoon in our mouth, so we don't know everything immediately. We are starting from scratch. Pretty much everything you're gonna start from scratch, right? If I'm studying how to deliver this information to you and how to be more kind of approachable on the online, I'm starting from scratch. I, I know everybody do internet, but really, it's a new thing for me to build a website, to upload those videos, to write stuff, to not make typing typos mistakes. So it's all new, but it's okay. So I ask for help and I get help. I don't get it maybe the same moment that I want or the way I expect it, but I get it and I love it because I know that I'm supported. I know that it's all good, and I know that I'm being kind of led into this path of joy. So I have faith in my path and my asking. I was speaking. I talked about this video in another video, yeah, about this concept of having faith, of having gratitude for the things you already got, and for having gratitude gives you faith in your. So, for example, you can go and you can just say, "Hey," in the air to nobody. I want to know. Could you please help me? And I maybe I'm not allowed to promise online, but I'm willing to put money down that you will have an experience that will allow you to learn what you were asking for. It's amazing. And yeah, this life is amazing. So I'll just recap quickly because I said a lot. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Lower the levels of your pride because it's okay to not know anything. As long as you know that you want to know, that's enough. When you give it in a way that uplifts the other person. Yeah. So, because if you need help and you need to put your pride aside, so you need to be strong, kind of, to show your true self, to be authentic. Also, if somebody asks from you to help them, kind of show them that it's okay where they are. It's okay if they need help now. It doesn't mean that they're weak or stupid or anything. It's just they're in the moment that in a place that they need help. You have what they need. So 1 + 1, I give you. And also the opposite. So yeah, lower the pride, ask for help constantly. If you need help, go and ask for it. And in reality, we all need help, and we're all struggling, and we all go through changes, and it's never ending. And what else? Open this and feel that you are being carried from the back. So the heart center have two sides. There's an incoming this way and this way. But this is not so much coming in, I think. It's more just by being open, you just being vulnerable. So if you open this area in the solar plexus, just open it, you are more kind of showing who you are. You're not hiding like, yeah, or like this. Yeah? You're opening up. So it can be a little bit scary, but if you understand the other side and you allow yourself to be carried from there, even if you walk, then you're gonna feel good. You should try it. You should try it today or even now. Yeah. So again, if I was able to open my heart and ask for people for help and be able to learn and even create friendship out of the place when I was weak and needed help, so can you. We're not different. We're human beings. So one day I'm up here and you down here, and the other way it's the opposite. So, and one day it's like this. So what? Everybody needs help. The only difference is there are people that need help and they go to get help. This is courage. This is being smart. Other people, they have pride. They push other people away and they end up not getting what they want. They end up without good relationships, and 10 years later they're at the same position or even worse that they started. So it's your choice. At the end of the day, I cannot push you or jump from the screen and tell you, dude, come on, come after me, I'll show you. No. But I do my best to reach you and to try to influence you in a way that will support your life. Because that's the main goal here. To impact and inspire you, the person who want to learn, to do good in their lives. So I'm gonna finish the video, and I know you can do it. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Okay? Good on you. See ya.